Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo
But do they look in that direction, ET?
Yeah, they definitely could, and let's see.
Oh.
Okay, an activity just trying to make those tier 1s burn as, okay,
They're
Thiliacore.
trying.
Yeah, the
Thiliacore
IO.
have anywhere to jump to? Not really. Yeah. No teammates anywhere nearby as Gunnar gets the kill. First blood over to your Tusk, and it comes nearly 6 minutes in. It was a sort of slow start, but he's coming up behind him, though. Don't know how much you really want to commit for this, but with the IO in, okay, now they can feel a little bit more confident. They're pushing their way forward, but the cookie comes out. They just don't really have the damage to do this, though. Moose TPing in, but it's way too late, and it's out of position. I'm not entirely sure what was going on there. The plan was a little bit too convoluted at this stage, but that's a lot of heroes from both sides committed to that top lane, but at least nouns don't lose anyone else.
No, very tight rotation, and we have to see. They really want it. They're going to have to toss back, and okay, no toss back. They go for the extra damage, but I feel like now Gardic should be able to walk. Husky, he's so close. One more. Should get it blind. Okay. Nicely executed from the snap.
Way over as well, and the base is void. Actually, he's not quite in position just yet, but they're going to try and take the fight anyway. Snowball comes in, but look at the reinforcements. Hokori are bringing everybody over. Constabile did hit 6, so he does have the chrono. They would love to take this without it, but they're not going to take any chances. They get in onto Vitali, they trap him up, should be able to find this kill eventually as Gunnar gets it with the punch. And Analog, for a brief moment there, was thinking about the Rolling Thunder, but he would not have backup if he went in for it, so they decide not to commit. It's Nouns with another kill, and they're trying to chase onto the IO. They did manage to actually trap him here, but they spot Gardic as well. And now here's the Rolling Thunder coming in. Gunnar's getting hit up. Does he have a snowball? He's still getting locked down, killed off by the Swashbuckle. And this is bad. Vitali's coming in. Constabile just has to TP out. Nice play from Z-Freak with the defensive avalanche. It does allow the escape, but
Analog, he doesn't know how much in danger he is right now, and there you go.
Down. Kiss is coming in. Snowball, they'll hold it as long as they can, and it will provide the backup in terms of that stun, so very well played by Husky, acting as the perfect bait there, right? Not just trying to build themselves up as best as they can, as this is an interesting one. Analog is going to try to roll his way in. They did get to relocate there as well, but the defensive snowball is going to sort of buy a lot of time. Now the Walrus Punch comes in. Vitali is going to get tossed back. The Olacore actually tethered to him. That's a problem, because now he's in the middle, but he did get off the reload, so they will be able to pull away. And then also Gardic is here. I'm not 100% sure why, but he is going to get picked off, but at least everyone else on Hokori pulled away
Here, but this is almost by design. Who's coming in to help? Oh, Thiliacore got dragged out.
The Walrus Punch into the cookie stun. Vitali dropping low. Can they finish him off? Yes, they can. Analog, though, did come in with the Rolling Thunder. He's trying to hit up Z-Freak here, but the Chrono was deployed. The Olacore is in some trouble. Can they finish him off? Yes, they can. They get the tower as well, but now Lumiere is into the fight as this one is getting a little bit split up. Analog tried to finish Moo, but couldn't actually take him down in time. As Nouns pull back with the cores, they do lose both of their... I believe the item he had queued up next was just a straight-up Lincoln Sphere, so he is looking to keep his teammates alive as Analog gets taken down in the middle lane. But all of that happened with the Faceless Void farming in the jungle.
Yeah, they don't use Costa's Chrono. They get to kind of bide their time now, and they would want to look for another big target here. And actually, yeah, they knew Thiliacore was coming back. They probably felt the fail coming in from that relocate save. Just didn't happen, and there you go. Vitali's trying to get some revenge here, but as soon as he feels like he's in danger, yep, TP's out. There's no Bane. There's no Alchemist in time. I'm glad Lumiere didn't come into frame with the unstable kick. No stun. Oh, he got Mill.
Okay, the stun up Moo, but there's going to be the Avalanche. The toss back, keeping Moo safe. Force Staff gets Z-Freak away, too. This is getting a little bit awkward, and there's going to be the Chrono going down onto 3. Who do they want to take out, though? They're not really focusing anyone, because Analog is rolling his way forward. Constabile's low, trying to time walk himself away, but the stun is still going to connect, and, well, Nouns, it looked okay. They were able to dodge. They just can't put enough physical distance between themselves and the Hokori lineup and deal with them, and then Lumiere can certainly do a lot, but can he do it alone? As he is getting jumped in on here, they did wait until that Aegis expired. The BKB, though, is popped, so Lumiere, he is just going to survive through all of this. He got the ult off, he's turning around, he's going to get the stun. Oh, no, he's not. As Constabile was able to sort of go back with the reverse time walk. Now he'll TP himself home, but this fight is still ongoing. Gunner's trying to make it away as well, but Analog blinks forward. Gunner turns around, goes for the punch into the toss. Oh, not actually enough. That would have been something, but some fancy foot.
Tournament to try and establish a little bit of control near the Roche. They have to check it in Lumiere. Oh, they would love him, but they're going to find Gardic instead, and now they know the entire lineup is here.
Gardic does go down, buys back immediately. Gunner, meanwhile, is getting hit up. Abyssal stun, Bash as well. He's just going to get taken down. And that's it. Fight's over. Moo TP's away. Up in the tree line, though. They caught Gustable. They're going to hit him up with the Unstable Concoction. No, they're not. The Lincolns is going to be able to dodge it out, but he's still stuck, and that is the single worst feeling in the world, having to use your chrono defensively. His teammates are at least trying to punish up these supports. They get the dieback for Gardic, and they will finish off the Hokori, but it's
coming that Slayer. And they're making a play for Lumiere, but
there's no chrono to keep him locked in. They did get a bash down, another bash. Okay, hold up. That worked. It wasn't supposed to, but it did, and now they get the Walrus Punch onto Vitali. They'll block off his escape with the shards, but he does have it. No, he doesn't. TP canceled by a first hit bash, and Vitali is dropping low. The reload is going to be enough to keep him safe, though. The Hokori making some big saving plays. Is he going to pay for it, though? That relocate is bringing him back. I don't think he's taking the Razor with him. No, he's not. So the Hokori, he's just going to get silenced up. Should almost assuredly die here, and well,
items that they've got in queue right now, but that's also why Hokori are smoked right now. And okay, they've got the ward spot, they've got the hill, they see Gunner.
They make the jump in. There's gonna be the snowball though. Lumiere has to BKB to avoid the self-stun, but he does still get onto Gunner, and they will find that kill. And now if you're now, it's probably time to just back away. I don't think they want to do this without their Tusk, but not everybody's getting out.
Is very important in this game, especially if you can concoct, then invis, then find yourself onto that Nature's Prophet. That's a pretty darn easy way for the MP to go down, but a battle on the hill again.
Yeah, they want it. Lumiere's gonna jump forward. Well, okay. Speaking of jumping, Gustable was able to sort of juke him out with that time lapse, but now they're going to drop the chrono. They want Lumiere. They're going to be able to hit him up with the kisses. There's going to be the nullifier coming in as well. Do they have enough damage? Not quite yet, but Lumiere does eventually go down. Snowball coming in now to keep Gustable alive as well. Can they heal him up at all? Not really. They're going to lose him. Gunner now getting stunned up, trying to get himself out of here with the spider legs. Gustable bought back. He's going to TP onto the outpost. They see an opportunity to maybe go in again. They don't have chrono anymore, but they're going to regroup. They collapse onto Vitali. They find that kill, and now they're on the hunt for more. Hokori trying to get back into the base. Hit up by the Avalanche, though. Snowball connecting as well. Bash to hell. Taken down as Moo gets the kill. Now they're on to Gardic. They're dropping him so damn low, and Z-Freak with the toss is going to find the kill. Now Analog, I don't know about this one. He is going into the fight, but now the buybacks will come through. 3 buybacks being committed, and now it's realized we have gone a bit too far. Gustable just bought back. He cannot afford to die. Force Staff into Time Walk should be able to get him out of there. And maybe not. The Alpha.
It's just the Aeon Disc, so if Moo can hit that nullifier on him, he honestly could go down, but still have to be scared here. And actually, they're cutting in.
Though.
Oh no.
Analog's now going to roll, trying to keep these heroes split up. Moo and Husky are not going to be able to join the fight with their teammates. What is going on here? This is so split. Z-Freak's just getting run down off to the east. Meanwhile, Gunner, he found the pick onto Gardic, and Lumiere wasn't really able to hit anyone. The dilation slowed him down a bit, and everyone just splits, but okay, Lumiere still in. Popping Gunner's initial Lincolns. He's going to try to get out of here with some sort of sneaky play on the snowball, but it's not going to matter. They will find the pick, and
that's where they're really working this Aegis right now, and it's actually Nouns with the 2 deaths. They don't want to be forced into those buybacks, and unfortunately for Gunner, he's got to use it.
That was a nice bit of damage on Lumiere at the start. They're going to kick him back, actually. Kicking him away from the Hokori. Can they finish his first life? Yes, they can, and now, where will the support come from? Do they simply let him die? I think they might have to. No, they get the reload down. Now that Chronosphere is a little bit awkward, but they do get the kickback onto Vitali. They'll hit him up with the nullifier as well, but Analog trying to get in here as well, but he's rolling in the middle of a sprout, so he's not actually going anywhere. But Lumiere rejoining the fight. Unstable Concoction, stunning up onto Husky, but Gunner gets off the kick, pushes Lumiere back, forces the BKB activation. Hokori, though, rejoining his teammate, looking to heal him up as Gunner drops low. Gunner does get taken down. That was his buyback. He's gone for 2 minutes, and at this point, Nouns, I don't really know if they have enough in the tank to do this. They still can't get through Lumiere. They're going to bash him up for a moment as they do manage to get the toss back. Can they keep him in the fountain, though? No, not really. Lumiere just walks away, nouns fall back. Interesting attempt, but not quite able to make it happen as the tier 4 goes down, and Costable is doing everything he can to serve as a distraction here, but with the Ancient exposed, honestly, Hokori could just go for the win, but they're getting a little bit distracted. Now they'll refocus. Lumiere goes right in. Costable not going to get locked down for very long with that Beam's Grip, but the Ancient's still going down, and they can't stop Lumiere from hitting it.
Oh, something that is going to allow them. And the problem, I guess, with some of these hero pickups is that is a PL. Okay.
Gotta be careful if you're the Bat Rider here. He doesn't have the most regen either, but he is getting a lot of stacks up onto Lumiere. This would be a pretty nice opportunity to try and push in. It's just he's not really able to do anything, and yeah, with the constant spears coming out, he may go down. Speaking of going down, Husky is actually going to...
A little bit carefully, but this Weaver is already off to a pretty great start.
Yeah, you saw the 100% win rate, just 3 games or so, and he has been able to make an impact as the old core may go down. Costable though is pretty low as well, but Vitali...
Here that's really just the name of that lane, but hasn't happened so far. But that's also where Z-Freak is making the rotation up here. He'd love to get a nice pick onto Vitali and Gardic. The only reason that Z-Freak has time to do this is because of how long that Wyvern's been out of the lane, so they don't know about him, and there you that one gets to narrowly avoid death, but didn't really use anything on the noun side either, aside from that shapeshift.
Yeah, that's true. In the meantime, we got some codes up on the screen there as Costable is getting jumped in on. Copy those codes down, click on the banner under the video player, and put those codes in to potentially win yourself some prizes as Hokori got their prize. Costable is dead, the Olakor will be sacrificed, but I don't really think they care about that. They got game PL, so how that matchup goes is going to get a little bit tricky. It's not just the same sort of clear-cut, I will farm our way to victory as Lumiere, Ava, toss, lasso, not coming out just yet. May not come out at all. Can Lumiere keep dodging? No, he can't. The flame break is there, and Mu doesn't even want to use the ult. He won't have to either.
Yeah, and that's where you would pause on him if you were more toxic.
Heavy favor for nouns here. I think that's higher than it was at the start of the series, which is a little strange considering, well, we're only 12 minutes in, but nouns are off to a pretty solid start. Let's see if they can take this tower.
Yeah, I think it's more or less just a timeline thing. Hokori do need a lot of things to go right, and Vitali, he gets tossed, he's dead, and there you go.
Got the chain stun, they get the tower, they get the Olakor. Husky's going to be traded out as Gardic does find a kill, but, well, that's not the trade that Hokori wanted. They're going to look for some sort of engagement. Gardic, though, is going to run into a couple. He does get off that ult, and Mu is going to get sort of beat up by his teammates a little bit here. It's not enough to bring him down, though, and they'll quickly turn onto the Wyvern.
Yeah, and he's going to go down right in front of the pit, and yeah, well, he killed a Wyvern, he used his ultimate. Even if they get scouted out with the Thunder God's Wrath right now, the Zeus is in no position to really make an attempt right now to TP over. It's not the fastest thing by any means, but I feel like this is their free play, and you couldn't ask for better timing. Now as we're kind of running out of objectives before this, and okay, toss back, but nice.
Well, toss back into Lasso, into Supernova, just to make sure. Their most immediate targets are tier 2s in mid and bot. That might be a little bit tough for them to take at this stage in the game, but they're at least going to try and push forward and threaten.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's where, of course, they're getting a little bit of a gold lead. They're trying to catch these rats as well, pushing out these side lanes as Mu is trying to track down Iliacore, and I feel like he is going to get him, but the turn on, the Vessel, so much damage.
Mu is still dropping low, but the Sunray is helping. Mu still not dead. He finally will go down as Vitali actually doesn't get the kill himself. It's split between him and his support, but now he has to make it out of here. Time lapse to start, but now the Eclipse is going to come through. Do they have vision?
No way.
No, they don't. He's not going to make it. Okay, Z-Freak says enough of this. Hits him with the avalanche to finish that kill.
Feels like they could go for it, but now they know what's happening. They see the smoke. Analog, you'd be really remiss here to get caught, but he actually lets Mu grab him.
Lasso comes through. There's going to be the avalanche into the toss to follow it up. The Sunray's coming in as well. The knockback from the flame break, and Analog, he tried to start a TP there, but as the Olakor, yeah, that's definitely an attempt. There's no denying that, but I don't think Gunner really cared too much, but that's more important. They get down the curse. Costable dropping low. Is it enough damage to actually kill him off, though? They are healing him with the Sunray, and now the BKB comes through. Costable is going to live for the time being. Lumiere, though, thinking about whether he wants to push forward. He knows that Luna's still low on HP. They would love to get the punish. The BKB wears off. They're going to try and bring her down, but there's a Supernova with the Sunray coming out of it. Costabile will not die. He is still surviving through this. The Supernova stun locks down Lumiere. And now he's just got to make a mad dash out of here. He's going to try to actually go for a kill instead, feeling a little greedy, but he is going to pay an ET. That goes from a potential momentum shifter to now Nouns just feeling exceptionally in control of this game.
Yeah, and all that is the Avalanche to protect that egg. And of course, Vitaly was gunning.
Well, Nouns really got everything they wanted there, right? They split up the opposing lineup. They get the Rex. Only problem is I don't think they were anticipating that play going so well. There was no one to actually move into the pit as they get Gardic with the lasso. That Supernova is antsy. I mean, look at Roche. It's down to a very low, like a fifth of its HP at this point. So Nouns, you do have to make a move eventually. Not going in just yet. Husky actually just got jumped in on, so they do take him down. Costabile, he's thinking about it, but he's now actually just going to TP out. The TP's canceled. What? I don't know if I understand what happened there, as Moo's now going to get chased. The Olafur has to give up on said chase, as Analog, he did grab the Aegis. Seafreak was able to steal the kill, but he's not able to actually get the Aegis out, and he is going to die for this as Nouns. I just don't quite understand that one. They were set up to...
KB still feels like versus the PL, there isn't really that de facto answer. And the longer this game goes on, the Luna's going to feel worse and worse into that matchup. And of course, Lumiere, he's looking for that Scotty, and that's doomsday, basically. Once you get that item, suddenly, if you are caught in a team fight without your BKB as that Luna, you're just dead. You just get cleaned up after everything else. And again, they're breaking, and Vitaly, probably dead.
Yeah, they get him the second time around. There's the curse, though. So he's able to time-lapse, and they're going to turn this one around. Husky is dangerously low on HP. They'll finish him off. Now they need to get their own heroes out of here, though, because the Eclipse is going to do some serious work. Gardic and Theolacor have both been taken down already. Lumiere trying to hide in the camp. He's going to get the Doppelganger off. That gets him into the river. And Z-Freak actually tossed the wrong one, so Lumiere's going to try to turn around. He's doing a lot of damage. Analog now coming in as well. Z-Freak trying to just find any sort of escape route. He's not going to be able to do so, but they did get through onto that Zeus. They burn away his first life. Can they take him a second time, though? As of right now, it's looking like the answer might be no, as Lumiere, well, he fell back. He healed up with the heart. Now he's trying to push back in, but that is 4 heroes on the high ground. It's not going to be easy for him to try and push his way in, but he's giving it a go. Gunner's the one dropping low. Gunner's going to get taken down. Costabile now in trouble as well. They drop the Nimbus on his head. Costabile won't make it out. Lumiere, oh boy. E.T. I'm checking my watch here. It's looking like PL o'clock. He has hit the...
No, yeah, and they're still on the hunt. They've got the Nimbus as well. I think this Phoenix is most likely just dead, and actually popped the bomb.
Are you sure about that? Okay. Husky, it didn't seem like the best of ideas, and now they're going to cancel Moo's TP with the curse as well, so Lumiere picks up both, and yeah, that seemed a little bit strange. Now they're down 2.
But at the same time, worst case scenario, they pass that refresher over, and Vitaly, he's going to get comboed. Oh, what a curse!
No, the curse! Big plays out from Gardic's going to reset this fight. Husky should be the first to fall here as he does go down. And now Nouns, this is not good. Z-Freak's falling as well. He is going to be able to get off the Avalanche. That will keep them at arm's length for about a half a second. But they're right back in. Costabile, he didn't finish his TP. He loses his first life instead. Now who's here to help him? The answer is absolutely no one, and they're just going to lose him a second time.
Okay, well...
Oh boy.
I thought Nouns were trying to run before they could walk, but this is just looking real bad now.
That buys Gardic the time to set up for the curse, and obviously from the replay we see how the rest of the fight goes. So just that little bit of an obstruction as they are going to push in again. Husky gets taken down. This is not looking good. Husky buying back immediately. Nouns trying to mount a defense. They did get off something there with that lasso. The problem is the curse keeps Moo locked down, but Husky with the buyback was able to get off the Supernova, but now Lumiere's back into the fight. He was able to completely sidestep that initial Supernova hit. He is going to try to do some damage, but Gunner pushing forward with the Shapeshift and the BKB. I don't know if he can actually kill Lumiere, though. This is going to be the problem really throughout the rest of the game. As Moo pops the refresher, he gets the lasso onto the real one. Do they have the damage, though? Avalanche coming in. They need the toss. They don't get it. The Doppelganger's there. The Eclipse comes in, but it's a little bit too late. I don't know if they're going to get down to anybody. They want Vitaly. Can they somehow track him down? Well, they can, but the Cold Embrace is going to be there. Gunnar now has to back away. They are turning this fight. Yolakor blinks forward, gets off that dispose. Costable has to pop his BKB, trying to fight his way through this, but Lumiere with the illusions, just continuing to hammer away at him. This Luna is not able to fall back, not able to be safe.
As well, there's still a glyph, but there's no Luna. And no buyback either. You can't even play for a bounty rune, and yeah, should be fine. There's a lot of defensive healing, still a lot of prowess, but for Lumiere, he is done, and he knows. Yeah, there's no shapeshift. He knows that he can get away with this. The only thing he has to be scared of would be the hypothetical tossback, but Lumiere knows that that is almost impossible, and without Mu having either lasso, Lumiere's just gone in for it. That's the glyph forest, and yeah, they don't have a tier 2 top. If they want to, they can force everything here. Oh no.
Let's see. Siegfried gets caught. Curse comes in. That's going to lock down Mu as well. Meanwhile, Gunnar. Okay, cool. He kills the Olakor. Anything else that he can pick up here? It's looking like the answer is no, as the Nimbus is dropped on him.
Oh.
And he's dead. Gunnar's going to get taken down. No buyback available. GG called, and Hokori. Well, they come in here. They've won back-to-back games now, and they sit one more win away from taking this series despite starting
acts to deal with, depending on whatever lane it ends up being. But no, plain and simple, it'll just be the Death Prophet. A very, I want to say,
against the wall. That is a scary sort of prospect to go up against. This is where you can't take your foot off the gas if you're Hokori. They need to try and close this one out strong, and they should see this rotation. Do they do anything about it? Lumiere's pushing his way forward. He's going to spin. And Mu is actually dangerously low with the rebound from the Olakor. That's a big play. Mu gets taken down. Z-Freak might actually fall here as well. Maybe they can get Lumiere in exchange. I think they can, but if Husky dies too, it's just kind of disastrous. That's a 3-for-1 with first blood included match, so it makes sense. We'll see what he does here, but going up against one of the strongest heroes, not just in the middle lane, but in the game right now in the Zeus, it's not going to be easy.
No, definitely not, but okay. A lot of damage. Oh, he's got the trade, yeah. He kept the 5 stacks, but oh, wait, no? He's surviving it. Oh, no. Vitali's dominating. He got all 4 mouse right now. His top lane, ooh.
Okay.
So much damage.
Take down the Olakor. They want Vitali as well. Death Prophet low. The Siphons are allowing him to sort of heal up, but it's not going to be enough.
Let's go, Husky.
Okay, finally. Finish the axe, and so far you take a look at the last hit count there for Mu. 10-1 is not bad, but not quite what you like to see from this axe. He likes to just try and dominate the lane as Vitali gets the speed boost. The sidekick's going to be popped onto him as well, and they're going to look to turn this. Thunder God's Wrath comes through. Mu goes down. Husky falls as well. Costable's at least able to set up for some sort of true play moment.
Not pretty from Mu. He really wants his Vanguard. He's taking a lot of damage from the creeps, and yeah, Lumire's walking over. He was trying to get his level 6 before he made this play happen, but that's where Mu... Oh, Costa's coming in and gonna barely be able to save Mu's life, I think, or is it 1 tick? Oh, man.
Gardic gets the kill. Lumiere hits 6, so he has the Omni, but feels like he might need some backup with Costable now in his lane. But over on the other side of the map, hey, if the Dawnbreaker has left the lane, Husky's here alone. That's a free kill for us. And
good core. He's got it on in the river. It's a lot of damage, but that's where he's got the ulti with the Dispel, so once he hits 5 stacks, he can purge it off if he needs to. But, yep, there you go.
There it is.
Super safe.
It goes down, Husky dies as well, and Olakor. I mean, goddamn, he is so good on this hero, man. They just really can't afford to keep giving it to him, although, well, if Hokori win this game, Nouns won't exactly where Costable was, and now they're just kind of walking away, but they're being chased. Oh, hold on. The pings come out. They do have the vision. Vitali's just going to pop the Exo and go in. They got the rebound to start things off into the Thunder God's Wrath. Husky in some trouble as they'll lock him down right away, but now there either needs to be a second round of fighting or you need to get onto that tier 1 tower because the Exo is still going for about half its duration.
Gotta be so patient here. This is where I think Lumiere could make a mistake. I feel like this is where the Jug most likely should be joining his team, or they need to immediately go for that call back, but no, they're diving.
This is a very aggressive move. Gunnar is low, but now the Solar Guardian is going to buy some time. Not enough, though. Gunnar does still die. Vitali may go down as well. He is getting so much healing from the Siphon, though. Now just looking for the TP out. They get the Grave onto him, but there's the Axe in for the dunk. That does mean Gardic's able to TP himself out, but At least they're able to take Vitali. That does count for something, but they lost their Arc Ward to be hanging out for a lot of the mid game.
Yeah, and, well, watching, there's a lot of pressure put out on the map right now. They want to kill Lumiere top, but unfortunately, I do not think they have enough damage for that. And actually, Gunner, oh, they tossed the wrong one, but it's so much damage. And now the clone's going to get cleaned up as well. Yeah, that's your position 4. Uh-huh. And actually, Lumiere kills Husky top. Okay.
Now picked up for Vitali, so the item timing's really coming into play. If nouns don't fight, then Hokori are going to feel comfortable. If they do fight, they've got some magic immunity as the Core does get jumped in on here. Solar Guardian's coming in as well, so they do find that first kill, but they need more than that. Vitali holding off on the BKB. Now he'll pop it and he'll turn around. Siphons onto 2 or 3 heroes as Gunner is going to be losing his Tempest clone there. Maybe not, actually. It's still living for the time being, but it's because the rest of Hokori are looking for another fight as Z-Freak actually tosses his teammate away, but the Omni means he's still in on to that target. Lumiere's going to be able to find that first kill, but it looks like he is going to lose his life. The Aegis should bring him back up. What support is coming his way? They need more heroes in here as Husky is taken down, or maybe they don't. Lumiere, he doesn't give a damn. He just keeps on going. Thundergod's Wrath now flies through. They've caught Gunner as well. He's going to try to get himself out of here, rooting Lumiere up, trying to hide in the tree lines, but Analog is going to take him down. That's a buyback now from Husky, and
Close to Beeling.
the jug. Oh no, he goes in. He's trying to fight through it. He might just win the fight. Oh, okay, there's the rebound. Lumiere getting himself away. He's going to look for the TP out. Can Husky reach him in time? Not if the Core does that, but they still catch him. Sable throws in the hammer. Well, there's your reward as Thundergod's Wrath comes out to finish him off. But Nouns, I mean, I guess they kind of clean up there on the backside. They do. See if you can win yourself some prizes as Husky. Just trying to push this out a little bit, but this could be a potential bait. You got about 4 heroes hanging out bot, although a couple of them are now TPing top.
Yeah, and okay, the Core is super dead, but he's taking his time, and there's the Omni.
Omni is in, Moo dropping low, Moo taken down, spin now into Nimbus, putting Casable in an awkward spot, but he was able to pop his BKB, so he will live. But now the Exo has been activated. Here comes Vitali into the fight. Analog. Well, let's see what they can do. They're inching their way forward. Roche now respawns, but the scan is kind of just going to reveal this. They do still get the toss back onto Vitali, though. They blow him up before he has a chance to really do much of anything. Z-Freak does have to die for that, but that is a trade that they are more than willing to put together. There's no buyback on that Death Prophet either. Have Nouns created the opening? They could go into the pit right now and they could try to make this happen, but they would still be risky even with Vitali dead. Meanwhile, the Juggernaut, he got his hands on a Scotty as Moo's going to get jumped in on. There's the spin. They find 1 kill. They're looking for more. Husky force-staffs himself forward. Still going to get taken down. Castable's able to complete his TP.
Smoke up. They're forcing up onto that high ground with Core spearheading this play with the spider legs. He plays the ward, and oh no!
They got Moo! Oh, there's the Solar Guardian, but it won't be enough. Now, Casable, you're stuck in this fight. Does he have a BKB? He's not going to activate it just yet. Actually, I'm not sure he's going to get to activate it at all. He's just straight dead. They'll throw him the tip as well. Gunner is going to lose the Tempest double, and that is not the way that you want. An opportunity that really should not have appeared at all. Analog's just kind of feeling maybe a little overconfident being out there all by himself, but now, speaking of confidence, Lumiere pushing forward with the spin, looking for Z-Freak, but doesn't want to go all the way in. The Core, though, actually does jump forward with the dispos onto Husky. Be able to take him down first. Lumiere might be in some trouble, but he's holding on to the Omni slash, and actually Casable, he's just got to run, but the Omni is going to finish him off. Now it jumps over to Moo, and they are going to lose just about everyone. Gunner is TPing home, so at least he'll make it out. His double will not, though, as they clean it up again. Another 300 gold, and they didn't even burn.
They're priming it.
Okay, they see Moo. He's able to jump away. Z-Freak, though, is going to get caught. Lumiere jumps forward, spins onto him, finds the kill. What else can they do here? They have the double. Nope, that's not the double. Okay, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's Gunner.
He's dead with no buyback.
Dead for 70 seconds. Now there's no cheeky magnetic fields. There's not any of that harass. And I don't know. This is going to be a quick transition from the bottom racks up to
until his teammates have actually secured the Megas, but he's actually not really going to take the... Oh my god, oh, Lumiere, he just goes in, he blinks forward, he gets off the Omni, he's going to take down 1, as Moo is going to fall. Husky's in trouble as well, Viper Strike comes out, but that's not going to matter. They found 2 kills, no buybacks on either hero. The tier 4s are now under attack, and well, Gunner's back up, but Lumiere, he's got that refresher, so if they try to push forward, he just pops it. Oh god, Yolicore is going to make the move. There's going to be the refresher. Lumiere, though, did get clipped by the Avalanche, but now there's going to be the Omni. He's going through. He's actually getting pulled into the fountain, though. This is a little bit awkward, but he's just going to fight in the fountain. Takes down Gunner. Costabile falls as well. The Grave keeps him alive, and the Z-Freak, he's going to try his best, but it's not enough. Lumiere walks away. GG called, and Hokori clean sweep the goddamn grand finals. ET, what a performance.
The 3-0. I know it says 3-1, but